I ain't tripping if you saw me. Hey, you
give it up for Naughty by Nature.
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Now we're rolling.
Let's do it! What you doing, man? Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. One more. Pass, baby. Hey, don't let
Who's
DJ.
there?
Save some of that for the game.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Focus! All right! Shut up! Take this through!
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Hey, put it back in.
Excellent work, DJ. Let's keep it up next time.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and get started.
Nice shot.
Just like that.
shot. You got
Keep it going.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Nicely done, DJ. Way to go.
Hey, hit me up.
He's him out.
Hey, what you working on?
Hey, welcome to Foot Locker. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, great, thanks. Thanks, man. I'm all set.
All right, great. Have a nice day.
Yeah, I'm telling you, maybe he got swept away by a tornado like Dorothy did in Kansas.
Yo, Kansas.
DJ, DJ, DJ,
Kansas.
DJ, 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 it is so great to see you. And the
Causing
team is
commotion.
loving what you've been doing for them so far. Oh, hey,
Hey,
Where you
I
come
appreciate it,
from?
man.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And it is wonderful to see Be Fresh again. Be
Yo,
Fresh.
I'm in the building.
Sounds like a new dew flavor to me.
Yo, I like that. Maybe like bright orange or something. Maybe bright purple with some sugar cane, citrus, because I'm sweet and sour, baby.
A woman after my own heart.
Yo, I like him.
We are now to move on to the next phase of our relationship, DJ. We want you on a can.
Me on a can?
No way.
Yes,
we can.
way.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. No.
And like I told you before, we like to have our athletes give input to their campaigns. So here's the deal. We put together a bunch of different designs, and we
see.
want you to make the final decision. We're really proud of all the designs, and we think all of them really capture the DJ brand.
And all of these look fresh.
Oh, these is
They
dope.
do. They do. So, do you have a favorite?
Yo, I do. Number 3. You know what
Well,
I'm
we're
saying?
asking DJ, or do Jay.
Oh, exactly. Know where that came from, man.
I don't, but I mean, all of them look awesome. I'm
well,
not sure.
we could put it out to your fans and have them decide.
Yes, you can.
Oh, yo.
So, I don't know. What do you want to do? It's
I
your
mean-
choice. You're the guy.
That's an interesting option.
What do you want to do?
Letting the fans decide seems like the best way to handle it.
Yeah, let's hear from the people.
Let's put it out there and see what they think.
Yo, I just posted it on Instagram. Everybody's down for number 3 too.
Come on,
I told
Fresh.
you.
You know the rules. You're not supposed to be gramming without permission
It's
from the
whatever.
company
No,
first.
It's perfectly fine. We'll put them on our official account as well. But we'll, of course, use Mrs. Fresh's postings as well.
I knew I liked this
Hey.
dude.
Thanks again, man. This is great.
Yeah, yep. We'll let you know when this decision's final.
Why he always
Is
in a
he
rush?
Gone?
I think he left.
I love that voice thing he did at the end.
Yeah, that was
That was
pretty
pretty
tight.
good.
So one unique aspect of Supermax is the
2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, the game tonight marks their second.
I'm just out here doing my thing.
See, man, take a lot of guts to do what you do.
Hey,
I couldn't.
saying me
Hey,
today.
so how long you been doing comedy?
About 3 weeks.
But I'm a natural, ain't I? Shoot.
So what kind of comedy you plan on doing?
The funny kind, man. What else?
Don't encourage her.
Hey, anybody going after their dreams, I'm gonna encourage them.
Don't.
Man, why is she hating? Thank you. That's what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a 5-tool threat. Acting, comedy, improv, you know what I'm saying? Brand management, everything.
That's 4 tools, B. You need 5. I mean, you could claim writing, but aren't improv and comedy like the same thing? I feel
Really?
like.
You're showing ignorance in that statement, DJ.
Yeah, dude, even I know there's a difference.
And either way, it's gonna be terrible.
Look, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to be supportive of my friend, okay?
I appreciate that. Yo, check this out. I've been working on this one for a minute. Hey, what's the deal with gifts? How you pronounce them things anyway? Looks like a G, sometimes sounds like a J. They totally different.
Now I see why Hannah said it was gonna be terrible.
But you...
Trash,
Whose
B.
side you
You're
on?
better than that.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? It's training wheels, my G. I'm just getting
Embarrassing
started.
me in front of Congress.
That was the scrimmage, man. That was just rehearsal. I wasn't trying. I wasn't ready. This ain't opening night.
Fans, be here for Thanks for joining us live for and David All.
Well, guys.
Thanks, David. And it's clear that Coach Yeager is a details guy, an impressive young coach. And a conference rivalry renewed tonight. This one could get a little chippy, Chris.
Games like this always have a little bit of extra meaning on both sides, especially for the fans. You can see that look of intensity in their eyes.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Inside, it's Zebo and Cauley-Stein. George Hill out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Carter in at the small forward. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Brook Lopez coming over to the Lakers this past summer in a deal for D'Angelo Russell. Strange to see Lopez not in a Nets uniform as he had been with the team so long, but he is someone this Lakers team wanted.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers saw a strong center to help take this team to the next level. Lopez gives you a lot and doesn't need a lot, so it'll be a big help with the maturing of this young Lakers core.
And it's important for Cauley-Stein's confidence that he gets these interior shots to fall. The more he sees the ball go in, the more assured he will feel down inside.
Now, here's Ball. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Over Carter, they grabbed their own miss. He got right to the cup using that screen. Lopez has got 5.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
But that's why you love him. He has no fear whatsoever.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
And don't let his defensive work get passed over. With all his steals, he was just as valuable on D as he was at the other end.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Randolph kicks to Bogdanovich. Randolph with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Hill has the open look. No good on the triple. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it's Ball in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Hill kicks to Carter. Pick up by Hill. Back to Carter from downtown. The three-pointer is right on target. Carter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Out to the right wing. Randall dishes to DJ. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. And the Lakers have picked second in the draft now for 3 consecutive years. Out of all the players they've acquired, Chris, who do you think has the chance to be the best, Ingram or Ball?
Well, I definitely like Ingram. I think his upside, his potential, his athletic ability. He's wiry. They played him a little at point last year. His rookie season wasn't dominant, but that doesn't mean anything. I really like his game. But I really like Alonzo Ball. I think he brings that talent and leadership. I think he has the talent to become that franchise player. And forget what I think. Magic thinks that.
Takes the 13-footer, and he comes up with the deuce. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Kings trail by 7. Bogdanovich passes to Papagiannis. They set the pick. Hill kicks to Papagiannis. Over Randall. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Ball. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Ball's got 7 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
You know, a poor shooting night. I just got the sense they didn't work hard enough to get good looks.
Or selfishness. I mean, this is what happens when you don't make the extra pass. Your field goal percentage can go south.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hill. Outside, Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Hill, no good. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 15-5 run. Now the feed to Randall. Lopez, a screen on Bogdanovich. He used that pick to perfection.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Kings trail by 13. Hill passes to Randolph. Outside, Bogdanovich. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, the NBA has some great advanced scouts who know how to help a team prepare for an opponent. When you played, Chris, what kind of information would you be given with a team that was coming up on the schedule or the game that night that was important for you?
Well, wow, my rookie year, I remember the first time I got a scouting, the playoff scouting report, and I had to understand how many times the player I was playing against would shoot over his right shoulder as opposed to his left shoulder, and the percentage of the times he liked it on the left box as opposed to the right box, and really just knowing the guys and understanding their habits. And so you really need that. It gives you confidence because, as I said, you can't check one player. It's just so hard to do. So what do you have to do? You have to check their tendencies. So maybe you can beat him to the spot that he likes before he can, because if he gets there, he's just going to destroy you. Scouting reports are everything to understand your opponent and your opposing team.
Did you keep, Chris, a mental notebook, or would you have a notebook that you would write in to keep track of these players, the guys you would face?
I had a mental notebook. The teams would give us physical notebooks, but I would just kind of read them and make my mental notes. You get to see guys so often that if you don't kind of understand who a player is that night before you play him, it might be too late.
DJ kicks to Lopez. Pass to DJ. Now here's Ball. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Ball dishes to DJ. Kept alive. Lopez battles through traffic and lays it in. Lopez has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Papagiannis. Outside Hill. The pass to Papagiannis. Lopez over to help. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Hill with the jam.
And you talk about run jump athletes. Don't forget about George Hill. He can punch it down on you.
DJ passes to Ingram. From 18 feet away, Lopez, no luck.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hill. And Bogdanovich kicks to Randolph. Over Randall. Randolph can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 11. Passes it to DJ. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Yes, that goes in. Lopez has got 9 points.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Well, the league has begun a program to crunch the numbers and learn how to reduce player injuries. It's just getting started. But, Chris, exciting to think that we'd be able to cut down on that part of the game.
Oh, yeah. You're talking to a guy that suffered injuries most of my career. I'm glad that we have more information now as far as, looking on the bench. You have player tracking cameras, the nutrition. You have more research and flexibility and strength. And so now it can all be measured. And as long as the players-doctor relationship is kept in privacy, I think it'll make a big difference.
That's tipped. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Outside Hill. Bogdanovich with it. Stolen by Ball. Fast break, the Lakers. And DJ with the basket on the assist by Ball. 8 points for him.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Well, I love how they've done it. They've built this huge lead with points in the paint, dominating physically.
Now here's Randolph. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Ingram wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Now here is Carter. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Randall. Bogdanovich, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 15. Ball, the pass to DJ. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Sacramento's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Outside Hill. Over to the wing. They double team Randolph. Shot to stop the run. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the Pacers trading away the coveted George Hill. Going into last season, they wanted more of a passer at the point guard position.
And that's the one thing about Hill. He's more of a combo guard than a true point. He keeps his turnovers low. But as far as creating a ton of shots for his teammates, that's not really his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Ball. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. The Kings trail by 15. And here is Fox. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Hill dishes to Randolph. Over Nance. And he can't bank that one in.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Zubac. Now here's DJ. He's covered closely. It doesn't go for him. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Fox passes to Hill. To the middle. It's tipped. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for Sacramento.
And they took a balanced approach for the most part. They didn't get caught up in any one aspect of the game. They got their points all over the floor.
Jackson, he's checked in for George Hill. DJ kicks to Zubac. Feeds to Nance. Banked in off the glass. Nance has got his first 2 points of the night.
Starting to serve. Here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
Here's Temple. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. They double him with DJ. Over Nance. Up again. And the second chance effort by Randolph.
That's his bread and butter. Randolph, a beast on the boards.
1:19 left here in the opening quarter. Fox with the steal. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And it's Fox with the jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
5 on the clock. Here's Clarkson. The Lakers rebound. No good from Zubac. The Kings trail by 13. Kicks it to Fox. Back to Randolph. Over Nance. And Zach Randolph again.
more than comfortable operating from mid-range. Easy money for Randolph.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. They set the screen. Now, DJ. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Atlanta. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, and it's great watching DJ go to work inside, playing with aggression and easily drawing contact on the way up.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. What a performance for DJ. He's been the story for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. Well, not exactly a close game. It's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Yorgos Papagiannis. Carter comes in for Garrett Temple. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Hill in for Fox. On the court for Sacramento. Inside, it's Zebo and Cauley Stein. Bogdanovich out there with Hill. And it's Carter in at the 3 spot. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Hawks got the job done. He scored 20 points, and he made them pay for the fouls, getting a lot of free throw attempts. That was just the latest in a string of very productive games for him. We'll see if he can keep this streak going, Kevin.
Nice work, David. Thank you. His contribution in that game was a big one.
And whenever he's that effective, it makes them so much stronger as a team. He doesn't have to do it all, but it helps when he does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, especially when you know a team's ready for you. He's going to have a lot of eyes on him tonight, so he's going to have to step his game up. The defense is going to be ready for him.
Outside, Bogdanovich. He kicks to Randolph. Carter outside. Back to Randolph. Randolph, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Lakers leading by 7. Carter with it, now guarded by Ball.
Oh, he's not happy to pick up a second foul. This early in the game, he's got to be careful now.
And part of analyzing a game can be offering a 4th critique of players or officials or organizations. Chris, how do you find that balance of candor and yet not being too critical, being too harsh?
Great question. The way I try to have an honest balance is to remember how I felt when it happened to me.
Interesting.
When you're a player, if someone comes with hard, credible evidence, I mean, it's true. You can't take anything personal. But when guys are just criticizing the same jump shot that you made last play, I'm not that guy. So, you know, I try to keep a balance by being fair and honest, first of all, to the fans of that city and that state, and letting them know how great their team is, but also that maybe their team is playing lazy. Maybe look at this effort not out there by the floor. But also, in a blowout game, I also give the team that's losing by 30 just as much respect as I do the winning team, because those guys work just as hard. This is just a specific night they didn't play that well. So I just try to make every game as special as it is to me, from being a kid growing up to being able to play in the league, but then also just being fair. You know, benefit of the doubt first, but if you do 2 or 3 stupid things, then you're a stupid player that night. You know, just being honest, having fun. And I've gotten some calls from players, and I don't care. You know, I'm not hard to find. And I just try to have fun, be honest, and no hard feelings, man.
And here's Hill for 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Hill's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
And Hill's a player whose shot has to be respected.
DJ kicks to Ingram. Shot to stop the drought. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And for taller players, the mid-range shot will be there. Ingram well served to knock it down.
And stolen Stolen by DJ. And here we go. Fast break. DJ's got it. Wants to get it to Randall and does. Basket counts.
Well, he struggled out of the gate, but now he's really cooking in the second quarter.
And Chris, Julius Randall with outstanding court vision for a power forward.
That ability to create offense for himself and his teammates is going to be a huge asset.
And Julius Randall, like a lot of these Lakers, still has room to develop defensively. Chris, what's the key for him at that end?
Well, he's already got a great nose for defensive rebounding. He's got to improve as a help defender a little bit, but he needs to use his mobility to cover that ground a little bit quicker and cut off the lane.
Stolen by Carter. 5-on-3 break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Sneaky veteran drive. Hill's going to get the bucket, get fouled or both.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Lakers leading by 4. The dish to Ball. Now, here's DJ. Guarded closely. It's stolen by Hill. Jumps up, and it's Hill with the jam.
And Hill, very comfortable in the open floor. He can go.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Ball kicks to DJ. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. There's the pick. 6 to shoot.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
The Kings trail by 4. Randolph a screen. Hill kicks to Randolph. Over Randall. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Sacramento grabs the miss.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
He loses concentration at the moment of truth and blows the layup.
It took him no time at all on that one. 15 points for DJ.
We'll give DJ some credit. He's extremely efficient. He knows where his spots are on the floor.
And the foul called on DJ. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Sacramento Kings had waffled for so long with what to do with DeMarcus Cousins, but last season, Chris, they bit the bullet, made the trade with New Orleans. Now in a full-on rebuild mode here, but they feel a very nice young core to work with.
Well, the Kings look good as far as in their rebuilding mode. It's a good spot heading forward now. I mean, they're getting Fox and adding Jackson, and Hill looks to be strong, and the Kings seem to be headed in a good direction.
Here's Carter, accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Carter's got 13 points. The Lakers in the lead. To the left wing, Randall dishes the ball. Pass to DJ. Over in the corner, Randall. Ball kicks to DJ. He feeds it to Ball. Bogut sets a screen for Ball. DJ passes to Ingram. That 3 off the mark.
No 3-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Unafraid to mix it up inside. Hill with the strong move draws the 5.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. DJ is checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The young pair of Ingram and Randall are at the forwards. EJ out there with Ball, and it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. That gives them the lead. 10 points for him.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Picked by Randall. Now here's DJ. He's got 15. Ingram with it. He's picked up by Hill. Floats one up, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And Brandon Ingram doesn't show a lot of emotion on the court. He keeps a pretty even keel.
Yeah, sleepy-eyed, soft-spoken. His face is hard to read. If you ask his coaches, though, he's a sponge, always paying attention and absorbing his surroundings.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Hill kicks to Bogdanovich. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The three from Hill, and another three for Sacramento.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Lakers trail by 4. And DJ with the basket on the assist from Ingram. 17 points for DJ.
Well, you can't let DJ get comfortable down on the block. He's superb at reading the defense and cashing in deep inside.
Cauley-Stein kicks to Hill. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Hill. Jumper off the screen. A rebound by the Lakers. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul with a wide open look. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And the foul called on DJ. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Nance comes in for Julius Randle, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Ball. Sacramento also making some changes. Yorgos Papagiannis is checked in for Cauley-Stein. Temple comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Fox in for Hill. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the foul called on DJ. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olman, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Hey, what up, Sam?
What's up?
Wait, hold up. Press is gonna want to talk to you, man. I gotta make you look pretty.
Right, that's right. Yeah, I appreciate you.
You welcome. Go on, kill him.
Always looking out for me, man.
stop tagging me in pictures where I have 3 chins, mother.
What's up, Bri?
Ah, hey.
Ooh, what's that?
This, my friend, is a stack of paper that represents the stack of real money that Mountain Dew wants to give you for competing in not 1, not 2, but 5 local street competitions. King of the Court, dunk, shooting, whatever you want. All you gotta do is wear the Dew gear, and you spread it out over a few days, you know, so they get maximum exposure.
That's it?
That's it.
Done.
But, you know, that's not real money, right?
Oh, I know. But Be Fresh doesn't.
Ah. Wish I could see the look on her face. I bet she wouldn't have 3 chins, unless my mom took the picture of her when she did it.
One of those days, sir?
One of those days, Spinelli.
Chin up. You'll get him next time.
Yo, what's up, man?
Good to see you, DJ. All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Flow going, guys. Let's go.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and let's get started.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Hey, front him! Oh, the other! Oh, right here! Shut up! Go get it! Shot!
Keep it going. Again.
Focus! Focus!
Keep it moving, fellas. Come on now.
See you later.
All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and let's get started.
Focus! Focus! Yo, set it up! Let's do it! Hey, whose man is this? Hey, swing it! I got it! I got it! Shut up! Shut up! What you doing, man? Got this! Hey, he can ball, huh?
All day, DJ.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Excellent work, DJ. Let's keep it up next time.
See you later.
One other thing to add on to that is in season 1, it was Monday through Friday. We got a lot of feedback from the community that they play on the weekends. So season 2, going on right now, is actually Wednesday through Sunday. So you're gonna have those unrestricted days on Monday, Tuesday. That's when you don't have any salary. You can put up whatever lineup you want. But when you get back into competing in season 2, you're gonna have to think about those adjustments.
And with season 1 under our belt, I know that there were some pretty cool prizes.
The Michael Carter Williams card was the big prize for winning and getting to the Pink Diamond seed in the first season. He's going to get the basket.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
"2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Does that kid ever come up for air?
He's working, which you would know if you didn't still have a flip phone.
Hey, it's a Motorola Razr, thank you. And she's never failed me yet, despite all these kids trying to get me to upgrade.
Shammy, what is this?
iPhone 7?
That's a 7 Plus, bro.
Oh, yeah,
If you're gonna do interviews, I would at least like to know about them first. Especially if you're gonna do them on video from inside your freaking car in the parking garage, which, by the way, don't do that.
Man, you think a little positive pub.
Shammy, are we clear?
We're clear.
Wow.
Yo,
Bro.
she crazy.
She straight up
She
fooled you.
Played you, man.
She didn't play me. Quit talking all that noise.
Man, I played you, bro.
Well, what was I supposed to do?
You were supposed to show me how it's done. You're supposed to be my vet.
Dang.
Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Lakers. Back on the road tomorrow. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
You know, everyone gets extended homestands in this league. The key is you got to take advantage of them, because we all know how tough it is on the road, and they have been able to do just that during that recent homestand.
And the starting group for the Spurs, Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard, the 2 stars at the forward spots. Lee out there with Mills, and it's Gasol at the 5 spot. Hey, Brent, the season about halfway through, some teams really starting to sag. How bad do you have to be at this point to start thinking about rebuilding going into next year?
Well, I don't know. It's a bit tenuous, Kevin. Do you start talking about rebuilding or just giving guys on your roster now an opportunity to experience some NBA play, giving them high-level competition? You know, some of the players may be going to Summer League. They want to have a bit of confidence going to Vegas or to Orlando to expand their game. So maybe not so much about a rebuild as it is about gaining experience at the close of the season.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Up top, Leonard had a 24-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And such a good feel for the game. Kawhi knows exactly what this offense is trying to accomplish and acts as a willing facilitator.
Now here's Randall. 8 points his last outing. Yep, that one goes in there. Randall's got his second bucket of the night. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gasol setting the pick for Lee. Pass to Aldridge. Outside Leonard. He feeds it to Gasol. Lee outside. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks. Leaving guys that wide open is not a recipe for success. Credit the defense wisely avoiding fouling the shooter. Don't want to give up a personal there. And he made him attempt a difficult layup.
Now here's Mills. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. Stolen by Ball. Now the Lakers on the break. Randall's running. The second effort, and counted, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Outside Leonard. Kicks to Mills. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. With this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. Lonzo Ball is second. And, of course, DJ.
The three-pointer was the weapon of choice for both of them, and it was very effective.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lee with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing.
And 1 for 5 is a tough way to start the game, Kevin. They got to get it going.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a feeling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test their defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, D.A. And guys, what do you make of David's report putting a premium on offense right away?
I think it's a good plan, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their defense. They can't ignore that part of the game.
Well, I love the fact that there's no player ever in the history of this league that gets excited about a coach who talks about, we're really going to change up our defense and make sure that that's a priority. Guys are always excited about the O.
Now, here's DJ, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at San Antonio. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, there's Los Angeles, 2 games back.
And, you know, for the Spurs, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Leonard, looking for his first basket still in this one. And here's Mills. The rebound by the Lakers. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound tonight. DJ kicks to Ingram. Pass to DJ. And it's Ball in the corner. He kicks it to DJ. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
And, you know, so often we hear about a player coming out as an elite athlete, but Lonzo Ball is an elite basketball brain. I mean, this guy sees everything on the court, a terrific passer, but more importantly, he's a guy that players like playing with. He really approaches the game like a 10-year vet. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And San Antonio has possession, a 12-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Felt like the louder the crowd got and the more hostile they were, the more together this team played. So it worked out nicely.
Now here's Mills. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Got a piece of it. Now here's DJ. The pass to Ingram. DJ dishes the ball. Mills with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From outside the arc, that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
This is some of what he does best. Mills can shoot from downtown.
Now DJ, 5 points in the game. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Foul on the play, basket count, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
And the Spurs got Kawhi Leonard to be the next Bruce Bowen, but from his rookie season, I think Pop realized, Brent, he could be the face of the franchise.
Well, it's amazing that they had talked with that kind of regard for Kawhi Leonard. After making the draft day trade and sending away George Hill, they felt like Kawhi Leonard could make that kind of progression. Now, I would also tell you that they had no idea he would become one of the more devastating players on the offensive end of the floor. But the work ethic was there, the size was there, and the fruits of the labor are paying off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here is DJ. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
Ball movement was critical in this game. It did not stick with any one player, so his passing was on point, and he really picked apart the defense.
And there's the 3-second violation.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for DJ. 2nd in steals, 11th in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals. He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Nance comes in for Randall. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Ball.
He just can't find the bottom of the net right now. He's looking frustrated. This quarter has been a bit of a nightmare for him.
Brent, you were known for your leaping ability. You won a dunk contest. We all remember it very vividly. During the pre-draft process, did they measure your max vertical?
They did, Kevin. At the Chicago pre-draft camp, you run through a series of tests there. Your conditioning, how your CO2 gets kicked out. They put this mask on you and check your stamina. There's a bunch of doctors in there poking and prodding. I won't go into detail about that.
Thank you.
But they did measure the max vertical during that Chicago pre-draft, and it was about 39-inch vertical leap, so not too bad.
Not too bad at all. DJ with it. Gay picks him up defensively. DJ passes to Nance. Nance a screen. Shoots off the screen. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
And O'Quinn kicks to Parker. Back to O'Quinn. Spurs passing it around. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. In this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting.
Off the inbound. Here's Zubac.
That's some ferocious defense from O'Quinn, staying very active and getting his hands up.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
He was all alone on that one. Gaze got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the middle. Caldwell Pope dishes to DJ. They set the screen. Clarkson passes to DJ. Score of the basket, his third after 5 shots. And the recent news with DJ is that he has signed a deal to be a spokesman for Mountain Dew. Not surprising that companies would want to be a part of DJ's world.
Yeah, and first of all, you can't talk about Mountain Dew without giving a shout out to Caron Butler, Tough Juice. DJ has earned every sponsorship he gets with how he's carried himself, and most companies would be thrilled to get involved with him.
Now Nance, following the 3-point attempt by Tony Parker. The shot's good from Nance.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Now the dish to Ginobili. Screen by Parker. Ginobili kicks to Gay. Over Caldwell Pope. San Antonio again missing. DJ dishes to Clarkson. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Spurs trail by 9. Parker passes to Gay. And they double up Gay. 18 feet out. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
If there's enough room, O'Quinn not bashful about pulling the trigger. He caught that one as soon as he caught it.
Shoots. And it's DJ missing.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range shooters any space like that to operate.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
San Antonio shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one falls for Ginobili.
Well, the Spurs system hasn't changed through the years, but certainly something.
Spurs trail by 10. The young pair of Ingram and Randall are at the forwards. EJ out there with ball, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. And in the past, there's been a distaste for isolation basketball in the Spurs organization. But we're seeing more iso ball running through Kawhi and Aldridge.
Well, they do a great job of passing out of the post, and mainly that's the reason why they use it. Force teams to come down as the ball gets closer to the rim and commit several defenders, and then the spacing takes over on the weak side. So they still utilize a pass-first style, and the isolation kind of sets up opportunities on the weak side.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Kings put together a pretty nice game. He scored 17 points and was very efficient on offense. He picked his spots on when to keep the ball moving or to shoot. Another outstanding outing, something that's become more and more commonplace for him. Bring it back to you, Kevin.
David, thanks. They asked a lot of him that night, and he didn't back down from any challenge.
And that was the best part of it. His effort level was fantastic. It didn't come easy for him. He had to work his tail off for everything he got.
And you know he's going to work just as hard tonight. I don't know if the stats are going to be the same. Might not be the same numbers, but the work, that'll be there.
Leonard with no one around. The Spurs rebound. Gasol. Good D by Lopez. Lakers leading by 5. In the corner, it's Ingram. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Ingram's got 6.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
Another miss by Leonard. LA's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. From 17 feet out, they get the rebound. That one misses. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Mills. Dishes to Aldridge. Feeds it to Leonard. Pass to Gasol. Kicks it to Mills. Three-pointer. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Randall dishes to DJ. Lopez outside. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard with the steal. He dishes it to Mills. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Patty,